In this YouTube video, I'm going to go over how to create invoices from tasks, leads, and opportunities, and also how to create a column that auto-aggregates all of the tasks assigned to either leads or contacts. So basically, I'm going to work in Salesforce, and I'm opening up this code. So this code, you can just copy this down right now. This was in my other Apex videos for it was like auto count whatever, so it's the same code. For this, and this is basically a trigger, and if you don't know how to do that, you can watch my earlier things. You basically go to new and Apex trigger, and you fill out the information, and I just called it task trigger 2, and I selected the task object. So basically what this code does is whenever you, let's say you have like a contact, it auto aggregates how many tasks are assigned to a particular contact. So right now A2 has 0 tasks. So if I go to task and I create a new task and I assign it to A2 and I click save, now this contact has 1 task, and if I create another task, then they'll have 2 tasks. If I click on them and I go to their tasks right here and I check that as done, now this person has 0 tasks. So that works on the contacts table, and it also works on the leads table. So basically, like if I go to 12,001 and I check off one of their tasks, I can't update this task because I have other code set up that, let me just edit this task, that it requires a number. So that actually does work, but I just have another programmer, and let me just go back to my leads and go to 12,001 and I'll check this off. So now 12,001 only has 1 task. Yeah. So basically your leads and your contacts, they both, this column here, which is created by the Apex code here, it aggregates the total amount of tasks on the leads and on the contacts table, which are 2 separate tables that you can import data into. So for the leads tab, you could actually import data, and using the process builder, which I showed you in my last video, I think it has like process builder in the title. I'll just go through and import real quick. I set up a process builder which will auto assign tasks to an upload based on particular column criteria. So you can basically assign tasks to all the stuff that you're uploading based on so many different like hundreds of different criteria, and you could basically organize your workload for upload. So I just do an upload right now for leads, and let me go back to my leads, and I guess for my leads I set it assigns a task if their mobile number equals 55. So obviously I just showed in this upload, which just happened, I show that the number of tasks, it gets a 1 task automatically if their mobile number is 55, and then obviously on top of the upload I could assign additional tasks to the new people. So let me go to new task and I'll search for lead 1501. I'll just give this guy a task. So now 1501 has 2 tasks, and if I click on 1501 and I mark one of his tasks as done, oh, and it doesn't work because it doesn't have a number, but just ignore that. So yeah, I marked off 1, and now they only have 1 task left. The other one I can mark off, so let me just open up this one. It just didn't have a number because this is from like before. So basically if I go to leads, now 1501 doesn't have any tasks. So I just wasn't able to check it off because of some other code that I'm about to show you. So basically, like you can upload, you can use the process builder to auto assign tasks for leads and for contacts. And what I'm going to show you now is basically whenever you convert a lead into an account or into an opportunity. So basically when your leads, let me go to this lead, for example, 1500. So whenever this gets converted, whenever a lead gets converted into, you select converted status, you can create a new account or choose an existing account. You create a new contact and you can create a new opportunity. So I'm going to convert this lead right now because I'm done with it. So it says your lead has been converted. So now I set up code. So when you convert your lead, it automatically generates an invoice. It generates 3 invoices based on like the amount. So in my code over here, I have it set up so it creates 3 invoices: the first invoice, the second invoice, and the third invoice. The first invoice is 0.5 times the annual revenue of the lead. So the annual revenue of the lead was 1500. So this first one is 750 amount, and then the second one was 750, and the third one was 300. So basically, this is the code here, and I just made a new trigger for this one, and I did after update, which means it's after the update happens when you convert something, convert an object, or like change the object's value. So basically this just creates a new list of invoices, and over here you just insert the 3 invoices that you create. You add each of the invoices at each of the steps, and basically I use the lead table and I use the alias lead. So this double underscore amount, see, is just a column within my invoice table object, which I show you in my first Apex video. I show you how to set this all up, and like the double underscore just means it's a custom field, and then the double underscore for the invoice means that the invoice is actually a custom table. So I have a custom table with custom fields, and they're just getting fed values from the leads table whenever the status gets changed to closed converted. So basically you can convert your leads and then auto generate invoices, and then I guess you could also do the same thing with tasks. So I have the same thing set up for tasks, and whenever the task gets changed to completed, then it could auto generate invoices also. So you can basically upload leads, auto assign tasks to the leads, and then based on certain statuses you can generate invoices based on the tasks that got assigned to the leads getting changed its statuses. You could auto generate invoices based on wherever the status is for the lead. So you could be like, it doesn't even have to be completed. You could have it so at each of the stages, you could have it for like stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3, it'll just generate invoices. So as the work gets like progressed, you can automatically generate invoices, and you can in real time track all the work that's getting done. And then I mean also you could assign tasks to your leads and your contacts, and then you could convert your leads into contacts and accounts too. So that's like another way of tracking all the work that's going on. So now I'm going to show you the tasks. So I'll go to, like, I guess I'll go over to my leads, and let's say 1503 has 1 task. So I'm going to open up this 1 task that was assigned to them, and basically I'm going to mark this as complete. And it didn't work because I just didn't have this number over here. So I'm going to click save. So basically, let me open up my developer console. and I'll like show you why that didn't work. So I'll go to open and task creation. So basically, see this number with the two R's? I have this field over here. So I'm multiplying based on that custom field that I created under task, and I'll show you how to create a custom field under task after in a little bit. So being that it didn't have a number, it was struggling to make a new field based off of a field if the field was null. So now that it's not null, let me mark it as complete. So I marked it as complete, this task, which was under leads, and now that task is no longer there because it's done. And then also under invoices, now I have these 3 invoices based on that 15,000. So, or it was like a little bit more than 15,000. So basically your task can create invoices also. And if you go to setup and object manager and activity, this is where you can create custom fields for your, let me click new, and I'll do number for your task. Because unlike the other objects, the event layout and the task layout are both in activity in the object manager. So normally when you want to create a custom field for like the account object or the lead object, you go to the respective names, but for the task and the event, you have to go to activity and then go to fields and relationships to create a custom field for those 2 objects. So that's another way you could combine all the Apex code examples that I did before and track all the work that's getting done.